Well, we are back, and I'm happy to say we are continuing what has become and hopefully will be a yearly tradition here in Studio 61, joined once again by our good friend Trish Buchanan, the founder of B.L.U.E 208. And she is here to talk about B.L.U.E 208's 5K run for the brave and find us something that is growing every year. Thank you so much for being here, Trish. A pleasure to have you back on the show.
Thank you so much, Tim. Thanks for this opportunity to come again and share about B.L.U.E 208 and our 5K. This is going to be our 8th year.
8th year now.
Yes.
Yeah, happening at Rensselaer Field, right? Right around...
No, actually, the race is held at Knights of Columbus in East Hartford.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I got it confused. Okay, so...
Our first year.
That's right. It was back then. I'm thinking back, it was 2014, I believe.
Yes.
You had close to 500 people even then.
Yes,
yes. So I was looking at old race results, and I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, please tell people, before we get to the race, tell people about B.L.U.E 208, how it all started.
So, yes. So, my late husband, East Hartford police officer Paul Buchanan, passed away in 2013, sadly, by suicide. He had been affected by PTSD, the trauma, different things, you know, from his job as a first responder. He had left our family a note, and the note had said, please help people that are like me, make my death an issue. So my sons and I took that, and that became our B.L.U.E 208 mission to help other first responders. And that is how B.L.U.E 208 began. And we had this dream for this event to bring awareness to suicide and what was happening to our first responders.
And that effort certainly seems to be growing. Tell me about where you are now with the organization.
Oh my gosh. So back in 2014, when we first started, it was still a very taboo subject to talk about what was actually happening. And over the years, it has changed. There's laws that have been changed. We've been providing peer support training, anything for our first responders. The race has grown. All our funds go 100% go to the Connecticut Alliance to Benefit Law Enforcement, which in turn will provide wellness conferences, anything our first responders need.
Do you feel like you're making progress on that front? I just feel from personal experience, knowing so many first responders, so many police officers in my family, in my life, that that's not an easy sort of wall to break down bit by bit.
No, it isn't. And you know what? We want to squash that stigma, and let's talk about it, and let's have hope. And now there's so many more resources. We have the Honor Wellness Center right in Manchester that's just caters for counseling for first responders and their family. Sadly, the suicides are still happening, and we just want to let people know that there's hope.
Yes. Do you want to tell us before we get into the run that we have other memorials here?
Yes, we do. So this year we are honoring our race and dedicating it to Danbury police officer Andrew Katkosin, who passed away last year, and also our good friend Patrick Gleason. He worked for the ambulance service in Manchester, Connecticut. And we just want to honor their memory, dedicate it, have the families come out, let them know that we have not forgotten them.
Yeah, and we won't, and that's just what we need to do that. The race, September 25th, how can people sign up?
Oh, so please, there's plenty of time to register. The race is open to everybody, runners, walkers, families come, dogs even come. People come to cheer. So Sunday, September 25th, 8 a.m. Come early if you want to register.
And the location, because I messed it up. Please tell me one more time.
So please, it's at the Knights of Columbus, 1831 Main Street in East Hartford, Connecticut. And we're just so grateful for our sponsors, volunteers, our race director, Katie. Thank you so much.
Yes, Trish, thank you. We've had her on every year. You may recall her son, Jared, doing ultra marathons also, not just for himself, but to raise awareness about suicide. We need to squash this. It's something I've been talking about. We do health stories every week with Dr. Syed Hussein from Trinity Health New England. He was telling me we need to talk more about this. We're going to do it also coming up next week as well. So we're just going to keep that conversation going. Trish, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Tim.
It's good to see you. You're doing such good work.
I appreciate it so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.